Now, as a handstand and calisthenics coach, one of the most common questions I get is, am I ready to train the one-arm handstand? What do I need? What are the prerequisites before I start to train towards it? And that's what I'm going to go through today. I'm going to take you through what level your handstand needs to be before you can start working the drills for the one-arm handstand. Now, obviously, we need to have a freestanding handstand, so be able to hold this position for time. Now, how long do we have to be able to hold it for? Now, I don't believe you need a 5-minute handstand before you can learn to do a one-arm handstand. In fact, my longest handstand is around 2 minutes 57. But I would say that you need the ability to hold for at least 60 to 90 seconds consistently. So what does that mean? Every time you train handstands, you should be able to kick up once you've done a warm-up and just hold for 60 seconds plus. Arguably, it's more important to kick up and hold 1, 2, 3 with control, come back down, and then just be able to kick up again. Now notice I'm using different techniques when I kick up. I'm kicking up all nice, stacked, kicking to handstand. I'm kicking up like a gymnast. I'm jumping into handstand with ugly legs. I'm jumping into handstand with pretty legs. Oh, if I hit the wall, it's not so pretty. But basically, I have lots of room for error with my handstand kick-ups and entries, but every time I can catch that handstand. So if we're making a list, number 1, freestanding hold 60 to 90 seconds consistently. Number 2, be able to kick up rep after rep consistently to a freestanding catch. So let's say 5 to 10 kick-ups in a row without fail. And then we need to have our home positions. So our home positions is somewhere where we can hang out, we can show control, and we have consistency of being able to hold a position that's like one segment, one piece. So number 1 would be that straight handstand, and we've already covered that. So that's the whole time in that position. Number 2, we need to have a tuck handstand. Let's get rid of my clicky knees and then get into position. So I should be able to hold this position for time. Now we're not going to learn the handstand in a tuck handstand, but the reason we need this position is it's one of the best developers of the upper back, of the upper traps, and makes the handstand super strong. We don't want to be collapsing in any way when we're practicing a one-arm position. We want to have a strong, stable base, and the tuck handstand is one of the best ways to get that. And again, we just don't want to have consistency in the hold by itself. We need to be able to go in and out of the position, and if we look at it from going tuck to straight to tuck to straight, whoop, to tuck to straight. So I can visit the position for multiple reps in a row. I can get back to my straight handstand and I can jump directly to the tuck. So then we have the straight, we have the tuck, and then number 3, we need the straddle. The straddle is going to be our base, our home position for actually the one-arm handstand drills. So exactly the same as the tuck, we need to have a strong home position. So the body creates one segment, it's connected to the torso. So it's one piece, so I can move it around, but it stays as that one piece. What we don't want is separated legs. We want to also have the ability to go from straddle to straight, to straddle, to straight, to straddle, to straight, to straddle, to straight, and for repetitions. Again, we want to be able to find that position when we jump to it, when we kick to it, and when we view it from the side. For most people, it's going to be quite piked, which means that it has connection to the torso. See there? As opposed to being there. This is on top and it wobbles around. This is part of the torso. So now I can move it around there and it stays as one piece. This is very important when we're doing that one-arm handstand because this is the controller and it needs to be connected to the feet. So number 3, we need to have that strong tuck position. Number 4, we need to have that strong straddle position. But in reality, if we think we're ready, we could just kick those things out the way and try the first couple of progressions towards the one-arm handstand. That way, we're just going to do all of those things at once in this one drill. So I need to be able to jump or kick to handstand. I need to be able to open to straddle and lock it in. I need to be able to flag over to one side. Once I've flagged over to one side, can I start to either lift up onto fingertips or can I just look down at the hand and hold there for time? If you can do that and return back to the middle, go over to the other side, try the same thing. Now you will have one side that's much stronger than the other, but if you can do that for repetitions, at least hold the position and come back to the middle, chances are you're probably ready to start your one arm handstand journey. However, I recommend that your other training, your handstand balance, your two arm work is 90% of your training, and then you introduce 10% of the one arm handstand training. And then over time, you'll decrease the standard training and increase the one arm handstand training. But we need to get this balance correct. That way, even if you're not ready, you're only wasting 10% of your time and you're having some fun, but you're still building that base that's going to carry over to your one arm practice when you're ready. Now, if you want to take your handstand practice to the next level, whatever level you're at, if you're ready to work the one arm handstand, or if you're still working on the two arm handstands, I have a few options I can help you with. I have my app that goes through all the programs and more video tutorials. I have full online coaching where I can hold your hand through the full process. I have more free YouTube content that you can check out here. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll speak to you in the next one.